Hello! Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my house. Come on in, we've got cameraman extraordinaire come through the grand entrance foyer, which is absolutely huge. We've got a special guest who wasn't here, who wasn't even born when this last video was filmed. I mean, I'm saying welcome to my house. It's actually Millie's house and we just live in it. So this is the cottage. The last time that I filmed a cottage tour was over 4 years ago, so I thought we were well overdue an update. This was very different, I think, in the last video. These shelves have been put in, try and house all of the books that I just continually buy. This window is where Millie spends most of her time, and she likes to pretend to the neighbours that she doesn't have a cat flap, and she paws at the window. Bookshelves here, got my nice little Dunelm. If you watched my Dunelm haul the other day, you'll recognise that vase. This is one of my favourite things in the cottage, is the log burner. That is so nice in the winter. It just makes everything super cosy. And then a lot of the furniture is actually from Facebook Marketplace. I'm looking around now and I'm thinking this sofa was about £10, and I'm very glad because, as you can see, Millie has treated it like a second scratching post. This is the, I think it's the Hemnes IKEA sofa, which is the one I was going to buy anyway, so always have a little look on Facebook Marketplace because you can usually find things much cheaper. And then I've just got some nice cute cushions and flowers to make it a little bit more girly. And then this armchair is also Facebook Marketplace, and underneath this it's a really ugly kind of like grey aubergine colour, and then I've just covered it with a blanket and a cushion to make it more cute. I've got some handbags. I've got these photos, which actually, if you we've just taken a pause from filming. I made the cameraman take his slippers off because they were sticking to the cottage floor and it was like but I was just about to talk you through this picture, which I think is a little bit wonky, where Millie stands on there and knocks it, but that is from the first cottage tour that I did here, and it was in collaboration with Desenio. It was like a sponsored video with them, and that's how you know a Meg Says ad is legit, because 4 years later I've still got exactly the same photos hanging up in my house, and the Desenio ones from that video, I'm pretty sure every single one is still up. So this is one of my absolute favourite things, if not my favourite thing in the house, and it's a piano. My wonderful boyfriend got this for me for my birthday and it is so beautiful. It's the most gorgeous colour and it's got a bench seat with it, and I've just popped some photos of my friends and I. And then underneath the stairs here, as you can see, it's a little cottage and I don't have a ton of storage room, so I've kind of made this into a little spot just to put like my boots and my shoes, and then come through to the kitchen. So this is the room that's changed the most in the cottage. It's been completely renovated. It was 2022, I think, and it was totally ripped out and redone, and I just think it looks so gorgeous now. Like the kitchen before, it was really livable and it was absolutely fine, but it was nowhere near as nice as this. So it's got beautiful real wood worktops, and then everything is just white and bright and gorgeous. In here I've got my cookbooks. Your mum and dad got me that for Christmas, which is beautiful. It's such a nice piece. And then all of these, you'll probably see quite a few of these things in the cottage. They are the Anthropologie Doormat range. I don't think they make it anymore, but I'm always looking up on eBay because there's some of the range that I'm missing, and they do have pieces if you wanted to get any. If you're a fan of my little Flavour of the Week series, this is where I film all of those videos. It's got this big window here and the lighting is just really good. My little tripod area where I film. It's got this gorgeous butler sink. I've got my prized Emma Bridgewater mug collection, which I recently did a haul of because every time they have a summer sale I just stock up massively. So like these are all new, but they're so pretty and I just think they kind of go with the cottagey look. So I've got them here where I've got the tea and coffee. I've then got this gate leg table. This is another Facebook Marketplace find. I don't remember how much it was, but it's been sanded down and painted and it just looks so much better. And Millie is down here having her brekkie. Like I said, this is her cottage and we just live in it, so she rules the roost. And then through here we've got there's like a little hallway. This is where I come when I'm going to go and do my little haul. Like I said, if you are a fan of that week, this is where the famous or infamous tote bags are kept. And then I've got this little courtyard area, which to be completely honest, I don't really use very much. I had like grand plans for this space, and then I actually, as you can see, I just use it for hanging out my washing because I have a roof terrace and that gets the sun as well, and if I'm going to sit out, that's usually where I go. I think there is a lot of potential with this space. You could do like a barbecue and you could put in proper seating, and there's a lot you could do. I'm just not that green fingered and I'm not that handy, so I haven't done a ton with it, but it's still a very cute space and it works for all of my laundry needs. And then we've got our little bathroom through here. This is a teeny tiny little bathroom, but it served me very well. It's got a bath and a shower, and then this is where I do my skincare every evening. Wash my face in this little sink, so it will be lovely in the next place that we move to have a bigger sink. That's one thing I'm actually really looking forward to. Upstairs, I feel like I've shown you everything in the kitchen. I've got a really gorgeous Longi coffee machine. I love your close-ups, you're so cute. We've got, this is the, can I show them? Can I show them you? This is the man behind the camera. I have told him that he is allowed to speak, but he thinks it's very funny that if he just moves the camera like he's shaking or nodding his head, which is adorable. So let's now go upstairs. Is the camera up? I fully thought the camera was going to be on my ass. I think we'll do in here first. Let's do my bedroom first. Again, this is a Desenio print, and I think this looks so gorgeous at the top of the stairs. I can't imagine having anything else there. And then this is the bedroom. This is where the magic happens. It's been not painted the best, but it has been painted. This is actually really gorgeous. I got this from a charity shop, and as this is quite a girly bedroom, I feel like this goes very nicely. I've got nice side tables, there's built-in wardrobes, and they're not very big. They do offer some storage space. Every time I post about this bedding, people ask where it's from, so this is M&S. The bed actually has a nice story behind it, where I got it from Facebook Marketplace, which is becoming a theme in this video, but it was from an elderly lady's house, and she was downsizing, and she said it was in their spare room and it was like never ever used, but her husband actually built the drawers underneath, so it's got 4 huge drawers that like span the size of the bed, and her husband built them by hand, and they've got pulleys on them. Just like a girly cute bedroom. Those, where are those lampshades from? Those are Dunelm. You got me this alarm clock, so I don't know where the alarm clock's from, but that's a sweet story. You're shrugging your shoulders like you don't know where it's from. But I think I was saying to you that I didn't want to have my phone in my room, and then the very next day a brand new alarm clock turned up the front door. So kind of you. There's another Desenio print up there. And then let's show everybody the guest bedroom. So this is the guest bedroom, and this is where I do all of my filming as well. If I'm doing like beauty YouTube videos, this is where I sit, and the really lovely feature of it is that it's got the roof terrace on there. So again, it's like my bedroom, where it's got like double wardrobes, which are quite deep, and they go really nice and high as well. So storage is great, like up in there. And speaking of storage, the loft is actually, what's the word? Deceptively big. This candle I bought and did in my Dunelm haul the other day, and as I was filming, I was thinking to myself, gosh, it's really noisy. Like I was doing a YouTube video, I'm chatting away, and I was like, the candle's really noisy behind me. And then when I did the description box, it's called a crackle candle. This is full of shoes. This is another Facebook Marketplace, and that's literally just full of beauty products. This bed is a really nice bed because it's not a huge room and it's a single, but it does pull out to a double, so it's got like 2 single mattresses. My desk, people always ask me where that's from. Can I remember where it's from? I don't actually remember where I got it from. It was a few years ago now, but if I find it, I will link it in the description box for you, and that's where I sit and edit if I'm feeling well enough. If I'm not, I will just be in bed. In here is like a utility cupboard, and I've got like my Hoover, and like I keep like PR packages and things like that in there. And then I use this chair for reading. Should I open this? So this is the roof terrace, and out here there used to be like this huge table. So when I first moved in, it had this really ugly like yellow plastic the whole way around, and then we had one of those massive storms and it actually ripped it off. So it kind of did me a favour because I got to replace it with this bamboo, and then it's got solar light bulbs on there which are nice and twinkly in the evening. And then there used to be this huge table which basically took up the whole roof terrace, so it was absolutely massive, and it had like 4 chairs as well. And then now I've just got this little sage green kind of breakfast table. But if I want to sit out here and read, I will just take this armchair and a couple of cushions and sit out here and read. But this is probably my favourite part of the cottage because it's just very relaxing. It gets the sun. You can come out and have like your morning coffee and your breakfast out here, and it's just a really nice way to start the day. And Millie loves it because she can run in and out. So that kind of brings the cottage haul to an end. I've shown you every single room, so I'll take you back downstairs. That's everything that I've shown you in the house. If there's anything that you would like to know, like where it's from, if there's anything that's caught your eye and you'd like to know more, just let me know and I will reply to your comments. But I'm going to do a classic like MTV Cribs and kick you out now. But thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye. Just getting ready for my close-up. Mr. DeMille. I think there's a zoom. I don't know if you have to. I don't know if you have to extend your arms like this. I think the camera's actually got a zoom on it. You just have like this. No Pants Club. Are you actually filming?
No.
I'm going to talk people through like where stuff's from. Or is it going to be too long if I like... Don't talk through where everything's from. Millie, what do we need to say, Mouse? Maybe, I'm just wondering, is Millie going to come? Maybe I'll give Millie a breakfast. Oh no, I just realised. Should I cut that off? Oh, that's embarrassing. Put that in the bin. This is where I go to sleep. Like out of breath from talking.
That's better. Let me come there. Oh no, you can't see the fireplace now. There we go, that's better.
Good.
That's really nice. There's a lot going on in that one. Nice.
I look like a teapot.